The call came while I was knee-deep in shadows, enemy lines, static on the radio. Then her voice, my sister's, cracked through the silence. "Your wife's boyfriend broke your son's arm, for discipline." My breath froze. Her words sank deeper. "He said he'll finish the job when you're dead." Then another sound bled through, the crying of my boy. Small, shattered. "Dad, it hurts. He'll kill me. Please save me." Something inside me cracked. Not loud, quiet, precise, like a trigger snapping back. My commander stood beside me, listening to everything. His eyes were steel, his words colder. "Pack your kit. Blackhawk lifts in 5. No hesitation, no orders needed. War abroad ended the second war at home began." On the flight back, the blades roared overhead, but my mind was quieter than death. My wife, the woman I trusted with my child. Her silence was as loud as betrayal. I replayed her face in memory, the practiced tears, the tired excuses about late nights, the faint perfume that wasn't mine. I had denied the signs. I had buried suspicion beneath loyalty, because that's what soldiers do. We protect, we trust. But now, clarity burned away the fog. She let another man into our home, into my son's life, into the role of father. And when that man's hand broke my boy's arm, she did nothing. She let it happen. I felt the rage, controlled it, folded it neatly inside me like a knife waiting in the dark. I didn't go home first. I went quiet. Hospitals keep records. So do police stations. What I found was a wound buried under bureaucracy, a fall from the stairs, a report filed late, signatures trembling with lies. The attending doctor whispered the truth to me when I pressed. Spiral fracture, force applied, a child's scream echoing through hallways. I found phone logs, my wife's late-night calls, not to me, to him, to the man who disciplined my son with broken bones. Neighbors added color, a stranger's car in the driveway, a man's shadow at the window. My boy screaming in the night, silenced quickly, too quickly. Piece by piece, the picture sharpened. This wasn't negligence. This was willful. My wife wasn't blind. She was complicit. Every discovery carved me hollow, yet sharpened my resolve. I wore no uniform now, no insignia, just the silence of a father hunting truth. I waited until evening. When I entered, the house smelled of perfume and lies. My wife stood in the kitchen. Her lover sat at the table, smug, comfortable, as if it were his home. My son lay upstairs, arm in a cast, asleep in pain. I placed the folder on the table. Medical records, phone logs, police reports. Neither spoke. The lover's smile died first. My wife's color drained second. "You knew," I said, my voice flat, devoid of anger. "You let him." Her lips trembled. I didn't." But lies crumble in silence. The truth was already screaming from the paper. He shifted, trying to speak, but his eyes betrayed him, fear bleeding through arrogance. He knew what I was, what I had done behind enemy lines. And he knew I had brought all of that precision home. I didn't need to shout. I didn't need to strike. The truth was sharper than any blade. I stood, walked past them, climbed the stairs. My son stirred when I entered his room, whispering through sleep. "Dad." I placed my hand on his head, gentle, steady. "I'm here." Then I turned back. I made calls. Lawyers, authorities. Every piece of evidence I'd gathered was delivered where it would cut deepest. Custody courts, prosecutors, military contacts who owed me debts paid in blood. By dawn, my wife's name was scorched. Her lover's face was branded with charges that would chain him. I didn't scream at them. I didn't strike them. That would have been mercy. Instead, I left them to rot beneath the weight of exposure. Their reputations, their freedom, their futures, all dismantled, piece by piece. When I finally walked out with my son's small hand in mine, I didn't look back. War changes men, but betrayal, family betrayal, changes something deeper. I thought I knew the battlefield. The enemy wears a uniform, carries a flag. Simple. But at home, the enemy smiles at you across a dinner table, sleeps in your bed, touches your child's life with poisoned hands. I no longer believe in forgiveness. Not for this. My boy will heal. I will make sure of it. His scars will fade, though mine never will. But he will grow knowing one truth. His father came back. His father chose him over everything. As for her, she will remember the silence. The moment I looked into her eyes and gave her nothing. That was the last mercy she would ever receive. Because sometimes revenge isn't fire, it's ice. And mine has already frozen her world.